For top gist, trendings, gossips, celebrity gist, you know what time it is. Nigeria Entertainment Update is the best vlog, and your host is Akrizi CLZ to the world. What's in Magbo? Yeah, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell to get notified whenever we drop new content. Let's get the details.
So it starts in like a black and white, and it goes into like color. You know that movie? Like I feel like we need to make an album like that.
Without capping, Made in Lagos by Wizkid is arguably the best album that dropped in the year 2020, and of course arguably one of the best album ever made in Nigeria and Africa at large, because there is a whole lot of achievements that this album have actually got just within a year of its release. And that is what we're gonna be diving and diverting our energy on. Wizkid's achievements, the Made in Lagos achievements within 1 year, and there is a whole lot of things to talk about, so we just have to get to details ASAP. But before we do that, I urge you guys to subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification bell, so that whenever we drop new content, you guys get notified immediately and you don't get to miss out on any other hot gist and stuff. And also do well to drop your thoughts and your opinion in the comment box below. Maybe we miss out something, or you want us to include something in our content so that we can serve you better. And the voice of you listening to is Akrizi CLZ to the world Magbo. So if you're just tuning in once again, Nigeria Entertainment Update is the best blog for your gist, gossips, trendings, celebrity gossips and the likes. So guys, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, and drop your thoughts and your opinion in the comment box below. So let's get the details. Now, Made in Lagos, within a year of its release, is the highest charting Nigerian album of all time on the Billboard Hot 200 chart. That is, within a year of its release, it has, been on the Billboard for the past couple of weeks and months, and of course, it's on number 28, the highest charting album, in Nigeria. And of course, the other albums that actually come close is actually the likes of the Best of Black Presidents by Fela Anikulapo Kuti. So number 2, the longest charting Nigerian album this century on the Billboard 200 chart. Well, Made in Lagos, for a fact, spent 17 weeks on the Billboard 200 chart. The longest charting Nigerian album this century. That is really, really crazy. Like, no other albums actually come close to Made in Lagos on the Billboard 200 chart. Number 3 is the longest charting Nigerian album of all time on the Billboard World Album Chart. Well, Made in Lagos has spent 50 weeks on the Billboard chart, which for a fact states that Made in Lagos album by Wizkid as surpasses Fela Anikulapo's Best of the Black Presidents album. Well, Fela Anikulapo Kuti's Best of the Black Presidents album spent 45 weeks on the Billboard charts, but Wizkid's album right about now surpasses that album by spending more than 50 weeks on the charts. Also, Made in Lagos by Wizkid is the first Nigerian album to spend multiple weeks on number 1 on the Billboard World Album Chart. 3 weeks. No other Nigerian album have ever done that, because Made in Lagos by Wizkid is the first album to ever do so, and it's actually spent 3 weeks on the Billboard World Album Chart. Also, it is the longest charting Nigerian album on the UK album chart this decade, that spent 6 weeks on the UK album chart this decade. Well, that is really, really some big feat. And we all know that Wizkid and the likes of Burna Boy are one of the few Nigerian artists with a very strong fan base in the UK. It is also the first Nigerian artist in history to simultaneously chart on the Hot 100 and Billboard 200, 16 weeks on the chart. These are crazy stuff, because Billboard is one of the hardest charts to crack, and Wizkid is really, really doing this effortlessly with his Made in Lagos album. And this is also the first Nigerian song to reach the top 10 on the Hot 100. That is Essence. Wizkid's Made in Lagos album, a sensual song featuring Tems and Justin Bieber, made it to the top 10. Well, the last time we checked, it was on number 9 on the Hot 10. No African song or no Nigerian song has ever come close to that song on the Billboard. It is also the longest charting single by an African artist on the Hot 100. Also, for a fact, it is also the first African song to sell 1 million units in the US. That is the first African song or the first Nigerian song to ever goes platinum in the US, because when you go platinum, when you sell 1 million units in the in the US or any country, like your project sells 1 million units, that means you've gone platinum. Essence by Wizkid on his Made in Lagos album is the first first African song to ever do so, the first African album to reach top 5 on US Apple Music. Do you know how crazy that sounds? Like a boy from Nigeria, Ojuelegba to be exact, now topping chart, competing on the US Apple Music. Like, are you kidding me? Where we've got the likes of Rihanna, we've got the likes of Beyonce, we've got the likes of Drake, we've got the likes of Kanye West. These top dogs, Kanye West and Drake just dropped an album. Like, these guys should be topping. We've got the likes of Adele, a whole lot of top dogs right there. And Wizkid from Nigeria is really, really competing with them. Like, top 5? You gotta be kidding me, man. Wizkid is really, really, doing numbers and topping charts. This is also the first African album to debut on the Spotify US album and global album chart, number 10. Like, immediately he dropped this album, it was debuted at number 10 on the top 5, on the Spotify US album and global album chart. That is really, really breathtaking. Also, this is the first Nigerian album to score 2 entries on the UK singles chart. Essence and Ginger. Essence featuring Thames, while Ginger featuring Burna Boy. While Essence was number 16, Ginger was on number 67. That is really, really amazing. Also, the highest picking African album on the US iTunes, number 3. Oh, Jesus. Wizkid is seriously taking breaths away. Like, he's constantly clearing doubts. Now, the most of them all is that this album surpassed 1 billion streams across Apple Music, Audiomack, Spotify, YouTube, Boomplay, and Pandora within just 10 months. I'm telling you, within 10 months. And if you're checking it now, that's clocked 12 months, it has actually, made about 1.3 billion streams. Like 1.3 like I'm guessing at this rate within the next 15 months, this is 12 months, within the next 15 to 20 months is going to reach 2 billion, and that would be the first African album to ever do so. A very big kudos and a very big congratulations to Wizkid on those feats. Like, those are feats that so cooling that it's not easy to crack, or especially for an African act. Wow, Wizkid has really, really paved the way for a lot of youngins out there, and we pray that he keeps going from power to power, from grace to grace, from strength to strength. His Made in Lagos world tour hasn't come to an end. He is going to continue in Canada, then to the UK. So get your tickets ready and also be prepared for his next album. We're gonna be trashing that out real quick in our next content, so stay with us on Nigerian Entertainment Update. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification bell so that you get notified whenever we drop new content. Till next time, peace.